Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot readers. Serious in the sense that you are focused on primarily one thing: manifesting. Manifesting is the most powerful tool a human being possesses. In an age of artificial intelligence where they're scaring the bejabbers out of us, and Elon Musk was talking about in the past week how now they've gotten robotics to the point where they move just like human beings in virtually every way possible. Okay. Still not done, he says. They still have to deal with the software issues because they're not prescient. They're not existential like a human being. Human beings have conscious. We know we're alive. We're aware of ourselves. The AI robots, no matter whether or not they can move like human beings, they're not at that point. It is that difference that gives us the power to manifest. That is a huge tool that people, I've done tarot for over 20 years, astrology for over 50. Both are sciences in their own way. Astrology, science of cycles, within cycles, within cycles, within cycles. Believe me, it gets tricky trying to put all that stuff together, and I haven't seen anybody do it adequately yet. In 50 years, you'd think I'd find somebody, but to this point, no. With tarot, it's the science of potential. I have never seen in 20 years tarot predict much of anything. It is the science of potential. In other words, I got 5 cards on the screen. You're not going to see them dance. You're not going to see rainbows on the screen. You're not going to see any movement. You're not going to see me. That's because some people may be eating while they're listening to this, and you don't want to combine my picture and the food. It's a bad thing at my age. But what you're going to get are 5 cards. That's it. No more. The 5 cards combined give you a kind of energy, a frequency. If it connects with you, run like hell. Go to the energy. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Because if I were to take 100 people, and this, by the way, includes astrology and numerology readings. When you do readings for people, because human beings are so complex, you, if you're lucky, may reach 10% of that 100 people where there's a connection. They feel it. The other 90%, it's interesting, and I gain some information, some insights, and that's great, but it doesn't move me. It's okay. That's okay. We got tomorrow, we got next week, next month. Believe me, I do this every day, 365. You follow along every day, see what you can pick up, take with you, and you will match up with the frequency. When you do, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. Nobody will have to tell you. It'll resonate. And again, if it resonates, run like hell. Go to the energy. It's a door opening for you. If you don't, again, don't worry. Most people, by far, are not going to resonate. Okay? Just be open to the message. Be open to the information. Use what you can. So we begin here. 5 cards. In the middle is the Oracle card. It sets the mood for the reading. And the card today is regeneration. Well, when you look at the picture, you get the idea right away. In fact, you kind of feel it. I think this is a really good representation of regeneration. Obviously, this tree, and it is a tree because you can see on the very edges, man, there's some green leaves growing. So it is a tree. It's sitting on top of a volcano. But even in the midst of that kind of obstacle, the tree is alive. Good stuff. Even in the midst of whatever you're going through, your spirit is still alive. Don't give up on it. Number in the upper right-hand corner is 46. 4 is stability. 6 is the beginning of manifesting. 4 and 6 together is 10, which boils down to a single digit of 1. It's beginnings. which fits regeneration. You see, look at the tree. I mean, it's starting from zero and going from there. That's what you can do. That's what you can do. That's why manifesting is so important. You are creating images in your own mind. You have the power. You always have. It gets drummed out of us because of this education system set up literally by John D. Rockefeller back at the early 1900s. Paid out the equivalent of about $2 billion and changed our educational system. Why? Because he said, I want a country of workers, not thinkers. George Carlin said the same thing. The system wants people just smart enough to run the machines, to do the paperwork, but not so smart that they actually begin to think for themselves. They begin to manifest. Ooh, danger, 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 Will Robinson. But that's the deal. And that's the way we've gone. That's, in fact, I've seen several studies over the past few weeks, because I glommed onto the subject, I think 3 or 4 studies where the genius potential for 5-year-olds is off the charts. It's almost 100% of 5-year-olds have genius potential. That's virtually all wiped out by the time these same kids graduated from college. Genius at 5, morons, effective morons, at what, 22, 23, 24, 25? Because the more education that you got, the dumber you became. And I know a lot of PhDs who can barely wipe their own ass without assistance. Oh, they can give you all the theories of their what they studied. Oh, yeah. All that is memorizing. That's not thinking, it's memorizing. Remember, John D. Rockefeller said, I want a nation of workers, not thinkers. That's why you need to learn to manifest, so you can regenerate not simply your life, but your spirit. Takes me to the meme for today, which kind of fits, because it is the regeneration formula. It is from Native Americans. It's some of their wisdom. It says, tell me and I'll forget. Show me, I may not remember all of it. But involve me, I'll understand. And that's what regeneration is all about. It's taking the cosmic dust that we call our life and deciding that we are going to involve ourselves in our own lives, our own abilities, our own powers. It's one of the things that's become obvious, especially over the last 4 years. People say, I want freedom, I want freedom, I want freedom, I want freedom, but they don't take responsibility for the freedom. At the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Ben Franklin left the room where the Continental Congress had been meeting. And somebody asked him and said, Ben, do we have a monarchy? Do we have a republic? What do we got? Ben said, you have a republic if you can keep it. It's a government by the people, for the people, of the people here in the United States of America. And the goddamn people have been sitting on their ass, picking hemorrhoids, doing nothing. You want freedom? You got to earn it. And in fact, this perfectly fits humanity. Again, back to Native American wisdom. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me. I'm not going to remember all of it, but maybe some of it. But involve me, I'll get it. That's what we have to do as citizens of the United States and of the world. Get off our ass, quit being afraid, quit being cowards. Be responsible for our freedom. That's regeneration. Let's go over to the deck, all the way to the left. 2 of Swords. Swords are thoughts, ideas. You see here, person is blocking things out. Blindfolded, arms crossed at the heart, blocking the emotions. What they're doing is they're following intuition. They have to make a decision. It's the 2 of Swords. They got to make a decision. Are you going to settle, or are you going to involve yourself in your own regeneration and take responsibility for your freedom? It's up to you. It's up to you. Nine of Swords is the next one. We've been agonizing because we're afraid to step out. So the Nine of Swords talks about nightmares, grief, despair, distress, brooding. God, there's been a lot of brooding. People bitching a blue streak and doing nothing to earn their freedom. Nothing. That's part of regeneration. That's taking the cosmic dust that makes us and breathing life into it again. Giving us a life where we can manifest more positive, more productive things, a better world for everybody. That's the Page of Wands. Next card. Wands are positivity, gratitude, joy. Pages always change the story. We have a chance to change our story. We can decide to go through with enthusiasm, with passion, with creativity, and regenerate our life. This is the time now, not tomorrow, not a week from today, not a month, not a year from now. Now, get off your ass. And that final card is the Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are values. I mean real values, not the crap that they throw us. Who got to get a new car? Who got to get a new house? Who got to make more money? Who got to. All that shit makes them richer because they control it all. Just this past week, it was an anthropologist who was making a comment on the times that we live in. And they said if you were to give a chimpanzee a pocket full of gold, a bucket full of gold, or a bunch of bananas, the chimp would always pick the bananas. Because he knows what true value is. We don't know that. We don't know or appreciate what freedom entails because we're cowards. We want freedom. It means you got to take the responsibility for it. You must regenerate your life. Take the cosmic dust that makes you and build something out of it. Your choice right now, because the next year will be tough. You have what it takes. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested reading. Between now and the next time we get together to do it together, peace and blessings.